Hello everyone, Chef here, welcome to another Fortnite-esque commentary video. This time on the subject on the series I've been doing for over a year now, which is really crazy to think about, that being Fortnite Exploring. Fortnite Exploring, if you didn't know, I don't know why you wouldn't know, you just clicked on the video relating to the topic of it, was a series I started last year, like I just said, where I walked around the Fortnite location to preserve it via a video for future reference. I kind of forgot why I started this series in the first place, but I kind of do remember some parts why I did. The main reason I started this series is probably what you don't expect. It was because of a forgotten location, Rickety Rig. Around the time of December or January, I forget, I remade the main Vault Island creative and it became one of my most viewed videos for a while, until ironically, a Fortnite Exploring overtook it, which I'll get to in a bit. And there was next to none footage available for Rickety Rig for reference, but I stumbled across one video from a guy called Hungry for Tilted, where he went around and toured the Rickety Rig Vault Island, and I used that for my source material. And I found a boatload of tour videos, which I'll link in the description, from Chapter 1 to Season X to Chapter 2 Season 5 that he made. And ironically, when he stopped doing it, I stepped in and started doing them. After I finished a Rickety Rig build, I strayed away from the game for a little while and instead played other games, and I did the Skyline Superchargers series. But I came back around to Fortnite near the end of Season 5 when the Kit's Cantina landmark was added in, a part of the Mandalorian tie-in collab. And this is when I did my first Fortnite Exploring, because I kind of knew this location was going to get removed at the end of the season. A week and a bit later, I then did the second video in Fortnite Exploring, this time on Stealthy Stronghold, because I also thought this was going to get removed at the end of the season, because it was a collab with the Predator, but Stealthy stayed until Chapter 2 Season 7. Then, the night before Chapter 2 Season 6 launched, I kind of realised that some of the locations wouldn't survive whatever was coming, so I frantically did Salty Towers, Colossal Coliseum, and the Ball Barn. And no, I didn't do Hunter Saving because I completely forgot about it until Season 6 launched the day later, and I realised, oh shit, I didn't do it. But it wasn't all that bad because Hungry for Tilted did it before me, and this was the first out of 3 locations that I didn't do Explorings on, and the others I'll get to in a bit. A bit after Chapter 2 Season 6 started, I realised that I should do the locations that I've been on the map for a while, and I started off with Catty Corner, then I did the new POI for Season 6, Colossal Crops, then after that I did the Spire. Chapter 2 Season 7 started and I did an exploring of Coral Castle, knowing it would be abducted later in the season. Then I did explorings on Believers Beach when they had all the party stuff for Cosmic Summer, and uploaded another exploring on Believers Beach on my second channel when it was in its normal state, then uploaded my most popular video to this day, Exploring Corny Complex. I don't know why it's my most viewed video, but yeah. Holly Hedges was next because it was going to get turned into Holly Hatchery later in the season. And after that I did Bony Burbs after realising I didn't do a video on it when I thought I did in Season 6. Then before my 2-week hiatus when I went on a holiday, I did an Exploring on Retail Row. And after my hiatus, I came back with Exploring Slurpy Swamp, which I recorded way back at the start of Season 6. And the reason it got uploaded in Season 7 because Slurpy turned sludgy after it got abducted by the mothership. And that was also the second location I didn't do, the Floating Slurpy Swamp, because I was on holiday. Then before the new season arrived, I did Exploring Steamy Stacks, Holly Hatchery, and the one out of the 3 floating locations I actually did a video on, Floating Corny Complex, which I have to say I really like that location and I wish it stayed there for longer. Oh yeah, I didn't do Floating Coral, because I couldn't be bothered at the time. Season 8 started and I uploaded Exploring Misty Meadows, another video I did in Season 6 but uploaded months later, and a week later the aerobases with the dishes on from Season 7. Sky Week happened and I didn't upload an Exploring on that week, but a week later I had my Homelet Aftermath to upload and the Conversions a week later when it released. Fun fact about exploring the Conversions, I briefly looked around it once, then started the recording and I didn't know really where to go because I wanted the video out as soon as possible. Around the time of last year in Halloween, I explored the Hey Boo store that I'd been in Chapter 2 Season 4 near Holly Hedges for Halloween, and then again in Season 8 for Halloween, and I tied this video together with something a lot of people don't know about, the Halloween Party Royale Plaza that was added in Chapter 2 Season 4 and was a complete reskin of the plaza, making it look all Halloweeny and spooky. I was then requested to do a video on all the abducted crash sites, which I did. Then the week after that I explored Corny Crops, then the Weeping Woods a week later. Now we're getting near the end of Chapter 2, and before uploading my biggest video ever in time-wise, I did my least favourite location in all of the game's history, Lazy Lake. Now we're here at the biggest video on this channel at the time of recording, with Chapter 2 Exploring Extravaganza. I say it in the video and description for the video, but some of these were originally going to be their own separate videos, for example the Shark Islands and the Season 5 Rifter locations, but when this idea popped in my head, I changed my mind, and this video actually took about a week and a half to make from me exploring all the rest of the landmarks on the map. After the extravaganza, I did Exploring the Pyramid and rapidly uploaded daily all the remaining ones on name locations and other landmarks I felt needed their own videos, such as the alien related landmarks and the Season 8 IO bases, where I unintentionally explored Guessing Grub twice. And before ending off the Chapter 2 Exploring series, I uploaded the Part 2 of the extravaganza because I forgot some landmarks in the original. And to end off the Chapter 2 Exploring series, I explored the entire Party Royale island. Then moving on to Chapter 3, we have Shifty Shafts, which was one of my main jobs in Chapter 1. And again, like the convergence, I did the same thing, and looked around it once, and started the recording. And now every week on Wednesday, I've been uploading Fortnite exploring videos, and so far I've done the Daily Bugle, Coney Crossroads, Frosty Fields, the place given to the name of Frozen Tilted, then a week later Tilted and Froze, so I did an exploring on that, then Loot Lake, a bit of random one, but I also did exploring on all the POIs when they had Christmas decorations up, Covert Cavern, Sleepy Sound, and the most recent Greasy Grove. Now to answer some questions. Yes, I'm going to do an exploring extravaganza of Chapter 3 Season 1, and it will be out at the end of the season. And no, Loot Lake and Frosty won't be in it, because I've already decided they need to be on their own separate videos. And the 7 Outposts won't be in it either, because they will be tied together with the Sanctuary. Also in the playlist for the Chapter 2 exploring, I decided to organise it by putting them in seasons rather than the upload date. And yeah, for now at least, I'm going to carry on this series, and I hope you enjoyed looking back at some old locations this past year. Happy 1 year Fortnite exploring, and see ya.